lời luôn. Trái luôn. Ok. Xong lại cắt lại. Bắt cô lời. Đó.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Great defending, strong and determined. Swung over. Dembele. Decent progress down the left.
Rất đúng đụng vậy.
And it's Gravenberg. Wriggles his way through. He might be in here! Somewhat off target. He's played it long.
Puskas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gullit goes short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Crunching tackle. Great vision. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's in a good position here. Over to the left. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior, and it's Dembele. Vieira. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yamal's cross. It's out for a goal kick.
Một pha là mà giật mình như lời này.
Lam. Now it's Bale. Milan finding their passes. Puskas. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. That has been slung wide. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Fired deep. Climbs up big. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bale. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a fine interception. Yamal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodri. And now they can clear their lines. Gravenberg. Now it's Puskas. Puyol is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. That's been won straight back. And he's lost. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskas really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dembele plays it short. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Yamal. Puskas conjures time and space where few can. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bale. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared without hesitation. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Milan have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Puskas was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. Oh, this looks sharp. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And he's had a hit. Fantastic from Gravenberg. A finish of true class. And the second half is off to a flyer. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Collar, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Foot in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. It's Dembele. So we've reached the hour mark. Vinicius Junior calmly anticipates. Dembele. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Good play. No margin for error there. Well, the defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale. It is well charged, surely! He scores! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Hey.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan had the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Priol gets across to intercept that. And here's Pedri. That's been cut out, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan get their fourth corner. Luis Suarez, terrific header.
Anh em đứng nhìn nhau vậy.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rijkaard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Eze. Gravenberg. Nicely spread. Lookman.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. Jose. And it's Vieira. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Gravenberg does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It'll be a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread neatly. He's given it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pedri receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Triol does really well there. He is strong. Deftly away. Spread out to the left. That looks a decent ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Nunez. And this is Messi. And Messi!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Thinks about the shot. Crosses it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No